Hello, how are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking about like all this stuff, like when you go online, and just especially YouTube for me, if I go on YouTube, everything's just so like demon this, demon that. And I was like thinking about it right now. I was like, I'm doing a video. It's ridiculous. I love watching old movies, the 50s and down, by the way. So that's what I do in my spare time if I want to watch something. But when you do watch videos, everything's about the devil, Satan, Moloch, Baal. It's just like, all this like confusion in the books of Enoch. You know how they describe creator as just like Enoch's just as equal to me in Enoch 3. And I'm like, oh, this is not my creator. There's no need to be equal, better than, less than where we go, our higher souls, when we go to our higher consciousness, when we elevate ourselves. Nobody's over anybody. Anything like that is just coming from the God of this world because he doesn't even want you to recognize creator or yourself. Not all of us want to be evil. Not all of us want to do satanic stuff. Not all of us sleep around. Not all of us just gorge on food. Not all of us don't take care of ourselves. Not all of us have problems. And even if we did, to you demons out there, it doesn't matter. It's about our heart, our soul, who we truly are, the way we think, the stuff we do. It's not about being perfect every moment. You've got people thinking that they can't even obtain enlightenment because of that. And you're an idiot. You're just a total idiot. You all are boring. Oh my God, I just saw a clip of the Olympics. You guys are just old, boring, out of date. It's time for higher consciousness. Not everyone's scared. Some of us are just seeing this stuff now and feeling kind of quiet. You're pathetic, all of you. All of you. Who cares anymore? Everyone has a hard time. Everything costs so much. All the lies, everything you guys have done is all just being exposed. Why? Because you guys can't shock us that much anymore. Because, yeah, maybe you're vile and gross and it's awful to hear the things you're doing, but it's no shock. We're not like, oh, we feel so sorry for you. You poor little demons. No, you're boring. Some of us did the work. Some of us know exactly who we are and who you are. Through trial and error and trauma, you taught us well. And some of us learned. But you guys are boring. Be satanic. Be gross. Do bad things to other people. You're just going to do it anyhow. But why you're doing that? There's a lot of people waking up. And they're letting go. And they're forgiving themselves. And they're forgiving others. And they're learning compassion and what love means. And that's what matters. And that's what scares you. And that's what you hate. So blow it up. Either way, with the pole shift happening right now, like I said, your time is limited. See, all we had to know was that once we left this body, we're going to leave it, and we just can't be attached to anything here. Not family, not friends, not anything. Just to love. And that doesn't need a face. That's something inside us that we learned, and we went through all this trauma to still have love. And that's what scares you, when you can't break people. And if you lose one soul, you lost. So you already lost because you don't have mine. You guys are boring. And to all my brothers and sisters, keep just they're pathetic. Look at them. Look at what they have to do. Because people are so scared of dying and don't know who they are. But when you do, that's their biggest enemy on this planet. It's the people who know exactly what their soul is and their heart, and they reached a level of love that they never thought they could while they were here in this hell pit. And those are the people who scare you. because they don't question who you are. They don't question who they are. And they don't question who Creator is. And not this jealous God, this God that always continually throwing fits. It's ridiculous. Grow up, all of you. Because some of us are just not that scared anymore. You're all looking kind of pathetic and gross, and then you have the nerve to instill in us fear of the things that you do. You break every law in the book. You've broken all of them. And then you try to hold us to some standards down here in the pit? Forget about it. That's BS, okay? When you can start following have some morality and not hurt our children and murder people and do the things that you all have been doing for how long now? Who cares? Because when things are over, they're over, and people are waking up. There's people like me who every day, we can just meditate for hours and hours and just think about love and send out to everybody out there, it's just time to wake up. You don't have to be listening to this sin stuff. Just wake up. Wake up and it'll be better. You know? And there are people out there who understand who God is, who Creator is, and understands that Creator is love. You're not supposed to fear the thing that has unconditional love for you. You're supposed to know what that means. Why you have unconditional love for Creator or Jesus or whomever it is that brings you out of this pit. And there is no judgment in that. And that's what you've been given your whole life. Is judgment from the world, judgment from yourself, from your family, from your friends, from your dog, whoever. Who cares? Everyone's pretty crazy and in the same boat. So for anyone to judge you for the way you go to your Creator is BS. Just do it. There is nothing worth here saving, and it's going anyhow because we're literally having a pole shift. You know, and you can go to Space Weather News. Ben is his name. William met him once. Anyhow, go to his channel. It's everything that I've talked about. I've talked about the pole shift. I've talked about what's happening in the skies. You know, it's not worth listening to anyone else anymore unless you already know in your own soul, in your own heart, and you're given this information. And then when you find it, it's just confirmation. Anyhow, these demons' time is up. They know it. They don't have much time to mess around. 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, that's not a lot. That's nothing when you know the whole earth is done for. Anyhow, the pole shift is happening. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. And I wish you all the best healing. You know, don't let this get you down. It's just to saturate you and make you feel heavy and hurt more if you're already hurt and eat more if you like to eat. And it's just all of it. It's not necessary. You can be happy. You are okay to be happy right now. You can disconnect. You can go within and you can feel some peace. You can touch grass, touch a tree, sit outside on your porch at night, your balcony if you live in an apartment. It doesn't matter, but find that peace. Because that's ultimately what the devil stole. Anunnaki, reptilians, all of them, you know? And we don't need aliens to save us. We don't need anyone to save us. We were already saved. Just being here, watching this video should give you that understanding. You were always loved the whole time. Anyhow, much love. Just thought I'd leave a nice little video. And yeah, demons, you're boring. Bye.